Hello, hello, hello. This is Cyborg.
And Bumblebee.
And today we're going to be talking about.
Ultimates, issue number 14.
So, this one is a pretty good one. It starts with Cap and Hawkeye pretty much arguing right off the bat. At least I would say they're arguing about how they're going to hit the next Roxxon base or pipeline, what have you.
So, Hawkeye and Cap have come, I guess, on a mission to take control of a Roxxon pipeline. Cap is like, nah, they have extra security. They know they
They're
see
waiting for us,
they knew
basically.
that we were coming, so they upped the security. We should wait and plan. And Hawkeye is like, nah,
Nah.
we could do it. I bet you.
And
I bet you we could take all this and finish this in 20 minutes. I bet $20 on it.
I don't.
And then he starts attacking.
Meanwhile, at the Roxxon, what is that, corporate office?
The CEO of Roxxon is meeting with a whole bunch of other CEOs of different companies that the Ultimates have been attacking. You have Rex Bonhurst, which is the CEO of Roxxon. We have Nicodemus West. I feel like I said that wrong, but he is the CMO of Alchemax. We have Justine Hammer, which is the CEO of Hammer Weapons. We have number 1983, Advanced Idea Mechanics Scientist Supreme. And we have Obliette Midas, which is the CCO of Midas Inc. So, just to get everybody a breakdown, Roxxon is, I guess, the oil
I believe so.
fuel company. They're in charge of.
You ain't gotta go that deep into it, ma'am.
It's a company that's been seen in Marvel Comics before, but this is our introduction to them in the Ultimate Universe. They seem to be doing similar things. They're in charge of oil and gas, essentially. Alchemax is, I guess, the company that's in charge of pharmaceuticals and different things.
Okay, okay.
So when he's being talked about, they're talking about like the cure for cancer and certain things and drugs that the Ultimates have disseminated this information so that people can make certain things on their own without having to buy the drugs from them.
I think number 1983 is from AIM. AIM.
Ah, I didn't catch that. Yes, which is from the sounds of it in their conversation they're the ones that control the media and social media and like the algorithms.
Now, this is just my thought because the acronym for AIM is AIM, and it literally says Advanced Idea. What? Okay.
Mechanics.
Yeah, so that's my thought.
I mean I believe that's it actually. So he's in charge of like the apps and the phones and what gets fed to people.
Correct.
Them can what they choose or choose not to show people.
Right.
We got Justine Hammer, which if you're familiar with Hammer weapons, they're a weapons manufacturer. They manufacture weapons.
Basically, what Tony Stark father used to do.
If you watch the MCU, you're familiar with Hammer because I think they were in one of the Iron Man movies. He was kind of the big bad.
Correct.
And he was a rival to Stark Industries prior to Stark giving up making weapons.
And yeah. And then you got Miss Midas. I'm not going
Who
to try to say her first name because I'm going to screw it up.
who is in charge of the prisons that the Ultimates have been turning into schools of revolution and all of
Oh, so
that.
that's why she looks like a dominatrix.
Interesting point.
We're going to keep going. We're not going to go into that.
But the CEO of Roxxon has gathered all these people because they have a common enemy all of their companies have been affected by the Ultimates, their bottom line, and they are calling in some help.
Yeah, they're saying the diamond or something with diamond. Now, at first, I didn't really catch it until I seen who they were talking about, and after that, it made sense when they said diamond.
Yeah, so they, all of them are under. Is it the Costa? Is it the Black King?
I think.
All of them are under him. Under him, he is this silent partner, and the silent partner referred them to a third party to help them with their quote unquote problem.
Yeah.
And this third party vendor is Emma Frost.
Now, before we move on, for those of you who do not understand the diamond thing, basically, Emma Frost is an Omega level mutant. She has telekinetic powers that can almost rival, I'm going to say Charles, but not really. But she had a second awakening. And with this second awakening, she can pretty much turn her skin, her whole body, into diamond. And she cannot be hit, take damage, and she cannot be hit by any psychic um, blast or anything. But she also loses mobility, and she can't use her psychic, psychic powers.
When she's in that form.
Correct.
Okay. Well, we'll have to wait and see if that's the same case for her because we didn't necessarily see that part in this book.
Well, this knowledge is from other comics
Yeah.
and knowing that little tidbit. But to go on, yes, Emma Frost is the Silence Partners
Third
third
party
party advisor person.
referral, who he referred them to. So, and she's taking this time to show them what she can do. She's pretty much like, I'm here and I'm gonna solve your problem. I'm gonna show you. So she's taking the opportunity of Cap and Hawkeye attacking the Roxxon pipeline as to show them what she can do.
Yeah,
And she's taking control of them so that they can see what's going on over there. So like she's in their mind showing them what's going on.
and how she's showing them is through her psychic abilities and also projecting it through the eyes of, I believe, I can't say it yet because they haven't revealed themselves.
Well, to continue. So Cap and Hawkeye seemingly have taken down all of the guards. And Hawkeye is like, we did it. Where'd my $20? But, 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 next thing you know, Cap is gone.
Slam, elimination, lack of education.
And Emma Frost reveals to the rest of the CEO people that one of her students, she's the in charge of a school for youngsters, wayward youngsters, I think it said.
Wayward youngsters. Now, my theory is that it's just the what do they call themselves? The little X-Men or the mini mutants or something like that.
The ones in the Ultimate X-Men book.
Correct.
Yeah, X-Men. They call themselves the X-Men.
The mini X-Men. So that's my theory. She's in charge of them. She's the principal or anything like that. But I could be completely and utterly wrong on that, but it just sounds right. So
Possibly.
the first person who she reveals is Pedro.
Pietro.
Pietro. Pedro. Pedro.
AKA Quicksilver. And that's who took Cap. And then she also reveals Wanda. So we have now been introduced to Ultimate Quicksilver and Ultimate Wanda. And they are attacking Hawkeye and Cap, and Cap and Hawkeye are kind of not
They getting knocked around
they're
like,
not doing too hot until Captain America comes up with a plan. He has Hawkeye shoot one of his arrows at the pipeline. Sorry, side note. Wanda's powers is probability. So she was fighting Hawkeye and Hawkeye was trying to hit her, but every time something would happen to his arrow, it would malfunction or it would miss.
or his thumb or finger would slip, or
Something would go
basically
wrong.
she manipulated the whole situation in her favor.
Something always went wrong and made him miss. But Cap is like, okay, so aim for the pipeline, and we'll work from there. He had a plan, and I guess they kind of switched people, and Cap hits Wanda, and then Pietro. That was a mistake.
Pietro went nuclear for her sister, for his sister. Sorry,
Because Pietro's like, he came and he was punching Cap, and he said, "Don't touch my sister."
that's basically along the lines of keep my wife's name out your mouth. If you know, you know.
Hawkeye hits the pipeline. The pipeline starts spewing oil. At this point, Wanda's been knocked out.
Yeah, she's out for the count right now.
And now the next thing is Pietro. Cap is like, okay, so all this running you're doing, you're generating heat and you're not dissipating that heat. So everything you touch is burning. The fire doesn't bother you. Your friction barrier, the fire doesn't bother you, but the fire's going to burn the oxygen out of your lungs.
So I suggest you take a seat, catch your breath, because you're going to be sitting for a minute.
Mm-hmm. And so that's how Pietro passes out. So both of them they're not dead.
No, but they are knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you handle them without killing them.
And, to be fair, because I feel like, Wanda, like the character of Wanda is a very powerful character. But in this instance, she is a child and she's probably not up to her full potential or full realization yet.
No, not yet. But when she does, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Also, I want to note that Emma Frost said that she found the twins in the Eurasian Republic somewhere.
Correct.
So that's because if you've been reading all the books, you know that there's two places where mutants have shown up in this world. And that's in the Eurasian Republic and in Haino-kun, which is...
Japan.
Yes. So the next thing we know, we see that Emma Frost has taken out all of the CEOs except Midas because they were all conspiring against DaCosta.
Interesting.
So she has taken them all out. And apparently what he's going to do is he's going to plant evidence saying that the Ultimates did it.
And then he's going to put in charge, I believe, what was it, 5 or 6?
They're going to find some new, supple, impressionable people to put in charge of these companies instead.
Who's going to listen to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is now that Pedro and Wanda will be under their care and watch.
Yeah, so they kind of took it as a wash, so they're not really checking for the twins. But from the looks of it, the Cap is going to bring them back. And possibly what we might see is them come to the Ultimate side and fight on the side of the Ultimates.
That would be very, very interesting.
We'll have to wait and see. But I don't think Cap is just going to just leave them there. And it seems that Emma Frost and the rest of that side of things have kind of washed themselves of it.
Yeah, nah, she's not going to leave him. He's not going to leave him, but she will.
Yeah, so they're going to take him in. and I'm assuming that
They gonna learn them a thing or two, but about a thing or two.
yeah, they're I'm assuming that they're gonna come under the care of the Ultimates and kind of fight on the side of the Ultimates in the end.
So, what do you guys think about it? Leave a comment in the comment section. Let's have a whole discussion about it. You can pick this issue up along with the others at your local comic book store. You need to read it. I want to hear from you guys.
Leave a comment.
No, this is a call to action. I want to hear from you guys about this whole issue. Leave a comment. Let's talk about it. But if you can't get to the comic book store for some reason, which you really should, support them. Here's the app.
Marvel Unlimited app.
So I want to hear from you guys, and I want to see that comment and then like spike up. Love you guys. Take care. Peace.